Hey, Max here. Let's talk about Wolverine and Taron Edgerton. And are these rumors likely to happen? Rumors can be fun. Here we go.
Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions,
And a Mad Max that forgot to put his earbuds in. Oh my. I'm not starting over. Okay. Because we are gonna react. Well, listen here. I know. I'm covering Mikey and Syl. You know what? Here's the difference. I am not trying to get access anywhere. I'm not kissing anyone's ass for access. That means the big corporations. That means other YouTubers. That means scoopers. I can cover whatever the hell I want. I can react to whoever the hell I want that has that sweet, sweet access. How do you get access? I'm not saying you kiss ass, but you know what we do on here? On MME, we kick ass, not kick ass, not kiss ass. Oh, shit, I messed up my own saying. We kick ass, we don't kiss ass, okay? I'm not suggesting anyone else is, but come on. I like Mikey and Syl, but you can't admit the small L's, or maybe I was a little off on this one. That's bullshit. And I'm going to consistently call that out. And I don't want them to fail. Oh, you like my background there? Oh, this way. It's Wolverine. Oh, shit. Wolverine. So I'm trying to think about how to do these short vids on rumors. Listen, Syl's got that sweet access. He's got a nice channel. He's got a nice following. I like Syl. I'm at his arm's length now, though, which is fine. I don't need to kiss your ass to get the access you have. I can report on it too. You know, you have sources and access that I don't have, and I don't need it. That's what's great about reacting. So I also want to figure out how to do this series about. I'm thinking of like Scoop Translator, Scooped or Duped, Legit or Bullshit from Nicotina. I might have to give props to Nicotina every time I do that. Let's just go with the easiest. I'm stealing it from Nicotina. Too bad, Nicotina. Legit or bullshit. And I'm going to do percentage of where I think the probability of this scoop is, and what my thoughts are, and why I think it's very possible. And yeah, I could be wrong. They could be wrong. And I'll take my L's. Listen, my whole channel is an L. My channel is my receipt. I have all my L's there. I retired from the scoop game myself when I launched the rumor about Kathy Kennedy being fired. Obviously, I was wrong, but I was 50-50. I think I was right on the Rian Johnson trilogy, honestly. Okay, so without further ado, let's react to Mikey and Syl talking about Taron Edgerton as Wolverine. And before we even start, I think this is highly likely because here's my initial thoughts. Unfortunately, with the Ezra Miller situation, good young talent is hard to find. Consistent talent. Taron Edgerton, has not had a huge hit, is part of many franchises, has a good work ethic, has some range, young enough. I also think that they might not want to go with an American actor for Wolverine, even though he should be he could be Canadian. He is Canadian from the comics. I don't think that they're going to go with an American actor. Look how good it's done for Tom Holland, Spider-Man. They usually go outside the States for some of these roles. That's my initial thoughts. His track record, that he wants to be involved with Marvel, that he admits that he's met with Kevin Feige, which, if everyone likes to say, Patrick Stewart would have never come back. He said he interviewed with He said he went with Feige a couple of years ago and he was never coming back. This is why scoops are fun. This is why scoops are fun. I think it's highly likely, even before I listened to Mikey and Syl. I did not pre-watch this. Let's hear what they have to say.
Very interesting topics that Mikey has selected for a Scoop Center here.
Okay.
And I kind of tied it up with X-Men, but I know you were teasing some Wolverine information, but also, you know, just MCU in general, I guess related to X-Men, but if you want to fill in from there.
Well, I just want to shout out to Michael Roman from Everything Always for covering the Wolverine scoop at Taron Edgerton.
Now,
thank you so much, Michael.
I don't know if Mikey was the first to report this, but he's taking credit here. I'm not saying he's not, but if anyone in the comment section below, let me know. I'm going to cover more of these scoops. I'm not just going to cover Mikey and Syl. I want to cover all the scoopers. I also want to cover scoops for video games too. I want to know, do you think that Mikey was the first to scoop this? Because I think it's highly likely. I think it's highly likely. I just don't know. Here's the scoop game. You take credit for everything. You never admit. Well, some people, let's be real though. All scoopers do not like to take L's, and they it's like pulling teeth to admit that they were wrong. When all they're doing is getting info from sources from in the industry, which things change. It shouldn't be that difficult. But they don't want to be on camera or with their audio saying, yeah, I was wrong. And that's pathetic to me. That's the problem with the scoop industry, is that you spin it so hard. Because just going back to the Flash scoop, where he strongly suggested, the audio's there, Mikey, that Michael Keaton is playing Thomas Wayne, and then the leaks came out and there was nothing in there. Now they're like, well, the movie's not out yet, and I didn't confirm that, but you know, you got to be consistent, because if it was true, he would say, Mike, I was right. So if it doesn't happen, I didn't confirm it. If it does happen, you throw all this shit out there. You throw all this shit out there, and if it does happen, you're like, I was right. See? That's the game. Deflect when it doesn't happen. When it does happen, claim everything. See? Well, you didn't confirm. If you're going to take credit for it and you didn't confirm it was going to happen, you got to take credit either way. But I honestly don't know if Mikey was first on this. That's another thing. It's hard to track who was first.
So, is he the new Wolverine? Yeah, I think we can safely say that Noel Leon Flores, my Dreamwalker artist, did a drawing of Taron Edgerton as Wolverine.
I like that drawing.
Right here.
I think it looks good. I think he looks good as Wolverine. He's got a, you know, the other reason, you might think this is silly, but this is where my mind goes. He's got a strong facial hair game. Like, you're not going to have to paste facial hair on him. Taron Edgerton has a strong facial hair game. I made my own image here. It's not the best. The shading's off with, Hugh Jackman. I'm probably going to use this for the thumbnail. But he's got a strong facial hair game. And he can grit his teeth. And he's got that menacing look when he wants to. Does that factor into it? Hell yeah, it does. Do you think I'm silly? I don't care. But it looks great. Very probable. And I think this is the way they're going to go. Do you want to go, if you are going to introduce another Wolverine, you want to go young? I mean, that's my opinion, but yeah, there would be some great older actors. For example, the boys, Butcher, what's his name? He's Dredd. Carl Urban would have been a great Wolverine. It's just when you're playing an ageless superhero, you want to go young. So you can use them for a while. You're not going to introduce Wolverine and then not use him, because once you introduce Wolverine, it's like Spider-Man. Everyone's going to want to see Wolverine. See? Everyone's going to want to see Wolverine. So let's go back here.
And, so I wrote it to my article. I find it very interesting that he's so open about this. Like, yeah, met with Kevin Feige.
Yeah.
And I'm very much interested in the role. Like, come on, dude, you got the role, okay? Like,
so are you hearing?
So Mikey, if you heard that right, Mikey is saying from his sources, you got the. He's very confident about this, very confident. And Marvel likes to play this game with their marketing. They don't believe it that article was by the marketing department of Marvel with Taron Edgerton saying, I met with Feige, I want to be in a Marvel role. That is planted. That's not organically coming out. That's part of their marketing plan. Their marketing plan, I 100% believe, is that they use scoopers. They throw things out there to generate buzz. They throw it out there before it's officially confirmed because you get free press. You get a project covered 3-4 times when you don't confirm it yet. When you say, oh, I met with Feige, I want to do it. And then people's minds go, ooh, which character can he play? This is probably the most likely character that Taron Edgerton would play. Could he play something else? Yes. But come on, we know what's going on here. We know what's going on. They love to throw little Easter eggs out there to the hardcore fan. The fandom itself, the industry, the buzz, and like what some of my friends, all this cape shit all the time. Why is it so successful? Because it's consistently in the conversation and the audience wants it. I love the movies. I love the universe. I love the characters. And part of my love of the MCU is all that sweet, sweet buzz. Will they, won't they? Will they do this? Well, and a lot of times, not all the times, a lot of times they surpass your expectations. They give those Easter eggs to fans. And this is why it consistently works. But this is part of the marketing plan. And I could tell you right away, you're probably aware where I'm going to go with this legit or bullshit trademark Nicotina and Ryan Zieverfett. But I think this is a legit rumor. I think this is a real scoop and you're not being duped with this one. If I become wrong, I will make a correction. But I think this is a real scoop. We're not getting duped. And I think there's a lot of smoke there. When there's smoke, there's fire. I think this is fire. I think this is a slam dunk. I think Taron Edgerton's not the best actor out there, but he's consistent. He can hold up big franchises. And I think he's eager. He's got a great track record. That's a lot more than you could say with some of the young talent, unfortunately, these days. He's done a lot of projects.
That Taron Egerton got the role.
I've been hearing he's got the role for a while now.
Okay.
This to me just kind of clinches it for me. I heard, I kind of casually bombed this in the article, that Feige needs some drop the mic moments at San Diego Comic-Con. I'm pretty sure this will be one of them.
Okay, now this is where the Mikey and Syl show will say, if it doesn't happen, I didn't confirm it, but he's strongly suggesting that this could even be a San Diego Comic-Con announcement. Woo! That article would be a great lead up to an announcement, and man, would that drop the mic. That would drop the mic if you announce a new Wolverine. But I also want to ask a question for you in the comment section below to let me know. Would you prefer they make an announcement at San Diego Comic-Con? Or would you prefer Wolverine just to show up in a new project in a movie, without you knowing they cast him? Ooh. Listen, I probably would prefer if you didn't even know and you showed up in a movie. But the industry loves these cons. They love the consistent talking, the conversation. So this type of announcement will probably be at a Comic-Con or an industry event. I would love it if they could keep the surprise. But based on the articles and stuff already, I think it's leading up. I do also believe it's leading up to an announcement. But I'm not going to get my expectations all twisted for San Diego Comic-Con if they don't announce Wolverine. But that would be beautiful. There you go again, though. Those throwing it out there. If it happens, I take credit. If it doesn't, I didn't confirm it. He's strongly suggesting at San Diego Comic-Con.
Or just if I could just say on the side, either that or D23. Maybe this would play better at Comic-Con, right? This may play better at Comic-Con.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, it might be. Yeah, because everybody has their eye on Comic-Con, right?
Yeah.
And this is a bomb that everybody will get, right? Like if he can go to D23 still and say, guys, Darkhawk is coming.
What would be amazing if you get Hugh Jackman. If that's what I would do if I was Feige. I would get Hugh Jackman to come out on stage and introduce the next Wolverine. You have to be careful what you do that though, because people might like, oh, Hugh Jackman's coming back. But that would be amazing. If they get, that would be such a nice thing to hand off the mantle, just like they do for Star Wars, like when they did with, although it didn't work out well, Harrison Ford and Alden Ehrenreich for Solo. They had a meeting and they announced it. That would be great.
That crowd will erupt, right? But if he goes to San Diego, hey, yeah, we're doing Darkhawk. Okay,
So we're expecting a Darkhawk drop. That's what we said.
Anyway, I just saying.
Because I remember the old comics on that, man. That'd be dope. Darkhawk series,
Yeah.
I'm just saying Comic-Con. It's gonna be very interesting because obviously me and Mikey are gonna cover, all these events.
So am I right here, and I'm gonna cover everyone covering
into the fall. And I'm really curious, like, what will Feige decide to use? Comic-Con's 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
And what's he gonna say for D23? I'm very, very interested. He may just drop a slate at Comic-Con, right? And just blow up the internet.
I also want to ask you viewers a question. Are you more excited about the X-Men or the Fantastic Four and Doctor Doom? Me personally, I think I'm more excited for Fantastic Four and Doctor Doom because we've got a lot of X-Men, and I'm happy with most of the X-Men content. There was a few things that I think were average. I don't think anything was garbage. I don't think anything was a dumpster fire. I don't listen to the hyperbolic bullshit online. I even like X-Men 3. Yeah, there's problems, The Last Stand, but it had Beast, Kelsey Grammer's The Beast. That's some great scenes with Wolverine and Dark Phoenix, Jean Grey. Wolverine, X-Men Origins Wolverine was fun too. There was some, I think there's some bad CGI, but it wasn't a dumpster fire.
Obviously, yeah. Two projects I'm hearing will be announced at one of the 3 of these events.
Okay, now this is good. This is why I like Scoop Center. 2 of the 3 projects. He's given some stuff here. Now, and it's talking about X-Men. All right, let's hear it.
And that is Fantastic Four and X-Men. They're going to be dropped, okay?
Woo!
Now,
oh, man. Can you imagine if they drop both at an event? Holy shit. That is going to break the internet. Because we know it's coming. And this was part of, getting the Fox properties. But if they announce both at the same time, DC, it's going to blow DC out the water. They can't even get the Justice League back. And then they're going to announce Fantastic Four and the X-Men and the Avengers. Holy shit. Hell yeah. Give me some more. Where are all these people saying the MCU is dead? The MCU is not dead. Can you imagine Avengers, Fantastic Four, X-Men, and maybe even Young Avengers? Woo! That's fire. That is fire.
One might have 1 or 2 of the cast members and have the rest of the other ones. He's got a full load, so he's got so much stuff to drop.
So many bullets in the chamber.
Exactly. He's got three big shows. He has worth of material. And And like DC can't even do San Diego Comic Con. We're gonna fold our tent and walk home.
Yeah.
Well, because as of no, because again,
I agree with that. They can't even do anything. It's like pathetic. They can't even promote the movie they have. This is sad.
I know it looks like wimpy, but like we know Zaz's looking like he's looking at their ammo and he's like, man, like okay. I'm still trying to kind of retool Black Adam here. Like, I just want to get this out in 3 months. What time to go to Flash film? So it's like that's just like, we're not taking a knife to a gunfight here. All right. Let's pull out and retool, right? So Zaz is smart. He thinks, long term, and but Feige's about to like blaze the internet in a couple weeks, and then he's going to hit more bombs coming September. So and real quick, shout out to Small Screen.
I'm already getting hyped. I am already getting hyped for Black Panther with all this news. And I did get my Thor Love and Thunder tickets. I got them for Thursday. I am so getting hyped for Black Panther. I love everything coming out
over there. The fellas, because they had different sources cooperating.
Yeah.
The Wolverine casting, right? So
okay.
I always love to see
other scoopers are corroborating this scoop about Taron Edgerton as Wolverine. Whew. I love it. MCU ain't dead. MCU ain't dead. Now, this isn't confirmed yet, but there's a lot of smoke. There's a lot of smoke near this fire.
Multiple outlets, because I know it's different sources involved, and so that's awesome that they heard the same thing. And I mean, come on, Edward's my buddy, so
Edward's great. He's great.
so that's great. That's great. That's out. So you're expecting not just X-Men to just be officially announced, but Fantastic. Now, again, we're talking about among these 3 events coming up. So I know people will be like, "Oh,
okay, he's saying that for me. He is saying that he's saying that for those that are at arm's length. So I'm saying it could be some of these events, but if it happens at none of these events, okay, then you take it out. One of these events, Comic-Con, D23, and I don't know what the third one is. I don't know.
It'll be like upfront all over again. Oh, you said imminent, Mikey. You said imminent. But hey, we don't know if it's going to be Comic-Con. It may be D23. But this year, we're going to hear X-Men officially.
Okay, there you go. That's what I want to hear. On the record. Now, what do we have? On the record, X-Men. On the record, we're going to hear something about the Ayer cut this year. Okay. And they're also, we're going to find out soon about, I got to bring Scoop Wars. Maybe I'll just call this Scoop Wars. I just might call this series Scoop Wars. Scoop Wars, because I might do another episode there. There is definitely some scoop warring going on about Grace Randolph and Mikey and Syl about Henry Cavill. We are going to find out when Black Adam comes out. That's all for this episode. If you want to see the full video, it's in the description below. Remember to support this channel. Smash the hell out of the like button. More to come. We will have big panels for MME Live. You're going to have single videos. You're going to have mailbag for all you VIPs of MME. And I might do some solo live streams, which I might do tonight. I will see you later. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.